I was waiting for the monitors over there. Anyway, it's been a really good week. Um, a little sketchy. Like I went up to about 157 pounds at one point, but it's always been within like 150 to 158 in that range. The thing is, though, is that the week before that, I wasn't peaking any higher than like 156. So that kind of tells me that I put on like 2 pounds in the last week. So, gonna remedy that. Um, so, yeah, now I'm only having beer one day of the week. And that's on Friday. And it just so happens that I do my yoga stream on Friday. One of them, I do the other one on Monday. So Monday will be like I'll be like really quiet and just do the yoga, and Friday I'll be shit talking, which is not really all that you know I don't know. Anyway, one thing I'm really psyched about is that the numbers. These are the sets that I do. Which way? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. Move that a little bit more. But it's how many sets and the weight of each exercise, and they've been going up. And with hip, is it hip adduction? No, hip abduction. When you're going in, did I mess those up? Did I write the wrong thing down? I hope not. Adduction and abduction. Oh, all right, yeah. Yeah, adduction. That's when you're going in. Yeah, my hip adduction is 200 pounds, which is like for me anything over 100 is feeling good. My seated leg press is 180 pounds, and I did more than that when I was in my 30s, and I was becoming like sedentary in my 30s. Um, so that was the decline. I guess in my 40s, I wouldn't have been able to do it at all. Um, but yeah, 180, and I'm doing 10 reps. The way I do my sets is that the first set is usually eight, and that's like at the maximum that I can do 8 reps at. Um, so with a seated leg press, it should be 180, probably 190, because my first one I'm doing 10. And the second set, I usually do 10 after dropping the weight by about 5 to 10 pounds, depending on what the exercise is. So, but here I'm doing it for 12, and then like the next one will be 12, then the fourth one will be 12, the weight declining each time, and the fifth set will be 15, and that will be usually anywhere from like 20 to 40 pounds less, depending on the exercise. If it's a like the seated leg press, I drop 10 pounds each time, and maybe I'll drop it by less because that's going well. Also, the leg curls are creeping their way up. I'm up to doing the first set of 8 at 90 pounds. And it sounds like I'm focusing on legs, and I kind of am because, that's where a lot of my strength is. My arms aren't, they're really still small. I'm trying to get somewhere with them. But my chest, yeah, it's really not there. But the shoulder presses are up. I'm doing 10 at 55 for the first set, which means that I'm probably going to go up to 60 soon. Chest press isn't that impressive. It's only 80 pounds. And that tends to be that I struggle with the chest press. And that's, just doing this. My pulls are a little bit better, but, not really by much. What's cool is that my back extension is 240 pounds. My first set is 240 pounds, and the last time I did it was for 10 reps. And for 230 for 12 reps, 220 for 12 reps, 210 for 15, and then 15 for the last at 200. And that was, it's pretty damn cool. Also, my cardio. Today I did hour and a half of cardio. Yesterday I was supposed to do an hour and a half, but I only did an hour and 15 minutes. But the thing is, I'm still chugging along at 4.2 miles an hour, but now the grade's gone from 6% up to 7%. And I think by January, by next month, I'll be up to like 8%. I wonder if I'll like peak out at 10% or if I'll go up to 15%. I think the machines at Planet Fitness can only go up to 15%. And I really don't think you should go higher than that. I don't know. But I got to record that. That's going to be starting a new page right here. So yeah, things are going well. I'm not feeding at the farm on Sunday nights, so I'm not as rushed. But I'm going to keep this under 8 minutes. Or 6.5 now. But yeah, things are going well, and I'm kind of psyched. I made a comment. Greg Doucette did a video on somebody named Big Craig, who did a video on him saying, Coach Craig's trying to bring Sam Sulek down. And Coach Craig, he's very shameless about his videos. And he's like, if Sam Sulek is big right now, and I'm going to make videos about Sam Sulek. And I watched some of Big Craig's videos, and it's just not for me. I don't know. It's just not for me. So I mentioned that, I watched some of his videos. It's not for me, and I do not recommend. And Big Craig commented with a frowny face emoji, and now I feel bad. Now I feel like I should go subscribe to him, but I'm not going to because, I just don't feel like it. Yeah. I mean, I'm like that though, because when I was coming here from New York, the last time I came here, I'm in Kentucky right now. I was coming from New York, and I was leaving Long Island at about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to drive through. I knew I had to drive through New York City, and I was really like I had like enough money for gas, so there was no money for toll, so I had to choose a toll-free route, and that meant driving through Lower Manhattan. Now I got there, it was like 20 to 5 in the morning, so the streets were kind of empty and traffic flowed. It was not that difficult. There were some delivery vehicles and some early commuters. But going through Brooklyn and I guess Queens, my Google Assistant, I have it on a female voice. Don't ask me why. I guess it came stock that way. And I'm saying she. The phone saying, there is a route that can take 10 minutes off, and it's like, I'm going to be on the road for like 13 fucking hours, so don't give me this bullshit. And I said, listen, no, or whatever. I didn't say no. I just started saying, stop, just shut up. And the voice got very stern and said, although I am a computer, blah, 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 although I'm a computer entity or whatever, I do recommend, I do command a certain amount of respect. And I just yelled, shut the fuck up. And there was just total silence. Until the next turn came up and it was like, prepare to make a right in a half a mile. But the thing is, though, is that I felt shitty afterwards, so it was really funny. It's funny stuff. And I'm a minute and a half over 8 minutes, so yeah, there we go. Anyway, many blessings and many thanks. I'll be back tomorrow with yoga. And yeah, it's going to be quiet, straight yoga. And I hope to see you then. Until then, take care and best wishes to you and all you love. Good health, good fortune, and lasting happiness.